That's what I call baby goats. Look at these guys. Oh my God. It's so cute. I'm going to die. Oh, they're running away from me. I'm not trying to scare you guys. Huh? Baby goats. Look at them. That is just ridiculous. Nothing on the face of this earth should be allowed to be that cute. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That one is just having a hopping good time.
We're hanging overtime! We're hanging overtime! We're hanging overtime!
Let's go Panthers! Let's go Panthers! Let's go Panthers! Let's go! Go!
Puck drop. And 3, 2, 1.
Let's go Panthers! Let's go Panthers! Let's go Panthers! Let's go! Go!
Alright, Panther fans, here we go. We got the Battle of the Kachuckies. Huh? Bubba? Bubba. I'm not going to say it. I was going to say something, but I don't want to jinx it. So we'll just say Bubba. That's what we'll say. So obviously we're playing the Senators. Their season did not go as planned. That's for sure. And from the couple of highlights that I've seen, like the last time when they played the Leafs and everything, they don't seem to be too pleased about it. So what I want out of this game is get out of it healthy. All right? We all know what happened the last time. It was the the first ever, as far as we know. Everybody on the ice is ejected. Sometimes when you expect one of these games to be full of fights and everything else like that, sometimes those end up being the most quietest and calmest ones of all. So I know people are excited. Kyle's excited about this game, but at the same point, we've got bigger and better business to tend to than putzing around with the Ottawa Senators tonight. So play our game, stay healthy, don't do anything stupid, don't get over assertive, aggressive, and give them a reason to come flying back out and taking shots at our guys, and get the 2 points. Alright, so it's 1-0 Panthers after one. Aaron Ekblad misses all the fun against the Lightning, misses the 9-goal outburst that we had. So he decided to score 19 seconds into this one, and then that's been it. Nobody's been able to do a damn thing since then. Well, I wouldn't say that, but Korpisalo has made some saves. We've had some good chances. Bubba cannot praise the goaltender during the middle of the game. You know how that goes. We've had 2, 3 power play opportunities. Might have been 3, but it was at least 2. And first unit looked okay. Second unit, they had Ekblad out there with Oliver Ekman-Larsson on the second unit. And, of course, Ekblad does what Ekblad does on the power play, which is lose the puck at the red line. I don't know why, or at the blue line. I don't know why he should not. We already solved that problem, Maurice. Why is he on any of the PP units? But he did get a goal, so 6 of one, half dozen of another. All right, so we want to second period. All right, so 2-0 Panthers after 2. You know, we talk so much about the depth scoring, the third line and the fourth line and everything like that, and we leave out the part where you get nights like this, where it's Brandon Montour and Aaron Ekblad. It's all the defensemen scoring. And Montour, he was going to get one if it killed him or not. I mean, he's just like shooting. And he finally gets one off of his own rebound. I believe it was off of his own rebound anyway. He's an absolute maniac. I enjoy watching him play. I know some people kind of think that he has a tendency to take too many chances. I don't necessarily disagree, but it's not like he costs us like Matheson or anybody like that used to do. I enjoy watching him play. I hope that we can sign him. I hope we can sign everybody. Which is, the last thing I'll say is just like, there's still a little bit of talk on the stream. I know some people, was it Friedman that reported we might be interested in Hannafin? I don't believe that. I think they're The Panthers are good for clicks now. I don't believe it all that way. Why would Zito want to make a change at all like that, right? If you want to add a depth piece to have a better 13th forward or a better 7th defenseman, I feel good about that. But in terms of the guys that have been starting these games, I don't want to make any changes. I don't think it'd be smart. Let's move on to third period. Third period. See what I'm saying? Let's finish this off.
We are going to overtime!
So they just won't lose. 1, 2, 3, and 2 points. We're not going to just, it's a good win. It's a good win. All right? We don't need to, or any of that tonight. You know what I mean? It's just 2. There's the thumbnail. You see what I'm saying? I forgot to do the thumbnail before I started. So, bear with me. So, it's rare. It is rare in these parts where we blow the 2-goal lead like that. You kind of saw it in the third period. You kind of figured Ottawa played last night. We had the rest. That we would be the one with the energy in the third period. But it's likely that we spent the whole weekend at the beach and Ottawa, was playing. So we're just trying to coast to the playoffs, and we just keep winning games anyway. We were cracking the jokes on the review the last time where it's life is good. We're strategizing. We were strategizing how to avoid winning the President's Trophy. So we come back, Anton Lundell in overtime, and Bubba going to pick a fight with Brady Tkachuk. You see, I love it. Tkachuk stuck his skate in there after the whistle got blown, and Bubba did not take too kindly to that. We did not see, obviously, the fighting and the rough stuff from the previous game. There's a couple of hits, both sides, right? Kulikov laid a hell of a hip check. Somebody else laid out somebody. Was it OEL? Was it I forget who it was, but somebody else laid out a big hit, and Ottawa was laying a couple hits as too. That's the only thing about these games is like I would rather lose these games than have it get physical, because we lay a big hit, then they're going to come lay a big hit. We don't need to be taking big hits. And yeah, Bennett got cross-checked to the back of his knee off the face-off, which is what happened to him last year. They need to start having a little conversation with the referees for the game. Say, hey, look, he has this interest, when he is taking the face-offs, he ends up down on one knee a lot of times, and then players are accidentally cross-checking him in the back of that knee. That needs to stop. Maurice did now. It's interesting. Maurice kind of played himself a little bit. In fact, we'll blame Maurice because I guess in an effort to get some scoring going, he remade the second, third, and fourth line in the third period. And whoopsies, we gave up a 2-goal lead. So how about stop screwing with the lineup, Paul? It's fine. The lineup is fine. Okay? Cousins, and then Erod, and then the fourth line the way that it is. It's good to go. Lundell now has 4 goals in 4 games. Keep talking. Keep talking about trading that kid. It ain't going to happen. I personally, I'll tell you right now, Bill has my cell phone number, and before he can make any deals, he has to text me, and I've already told him he ain't allowed to make any deals until he gets Sam Reinhart signed. Then we'll talk, and we're still not trading Lundell, so that's not going to happen. And we don't need any pieces anyway, right? I mean, geez, it's just even on a night like tonight where we kind of, we played it well. Give Ottawa credit, okay? I will give Ottawa credit. They have got to be the best last place team by far in the league. You know what I mean? It's just you kind of watch them play, and you wonder they couldn't have at least been like as good as the Canadians. You know what I mean? It's kind of surprising. What else do we see? So we get Ekblad, we get Montour, and Anton Lundell in overtime. Verhaeghe had a chance, but he ended up having to go on his backhand. And like I said, Bubba just continues to just be, it's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. And, last thing I'll say, people were talking about Hannafin. Look, we are giving up, how many games in a row now is that where we've given up 2 or less? It's some obscene number. I mean, we're just giving up 2 goals a game. There's no changes to be made. It's beautiful. Except that extends to the rest of the lines too, Maurice. You don't need to change. Why did he change all the lines? We had a 2-0 lead. Doesn't make a lot of sense. I wonder if somebody got dinged health-wise. Because Lombard came up and moved up into Cousins' spot, and he was playing like a bat out of hell, right? I don't know. We gave up 2 goals, though. So it and we didn't get any goals. So it looked really pretty, but it didn't work. So, all right, that's enough of that. Real quick, a couple of things here. I will have content out tomorrow on the exclusively male channel. That is my men's support channel. If you'd like to hit subscribe, that'd help me out. Links in the description. I kind of took a few days off from the football channel. Might take a few more off, and then I'll start back up making my. I have some ideas for content over there. The book, I actually got my author's copy in today. I have not opened it yet, but starting tomorrow, you will see me start to showcase a little bit of the book, and then at some point over the summer, we'll make it an audio book and the whole thing. It'll be a whole second package to go with it. But that is my book, Lessons in Faith in Sports. Link is in the description. I'm sorry that it's so expensive. I make $5 a book, so don't be upset with me. All right. Other than that, the members podcast. I will be back tomorrow with the podcast. Probably do 2 this week. I'll probably do tomorrow and then Friday. And then, of course, as I always am on noon, the day after the games, I will be live tomorrow morning. And last bit of good news, for those of you that follow the goings on this channel, heard from Billy Lindsay today, and that is a go for Billy and I to do a Florida Panthers round 1 preview for once we know who we're going to play. So, good news all the way around. Doses. Is that a word? Doses? I met a girl named Dulces once. That was an interesting story.